Welcome back to Trade Pro FX. Today is another amazing video that we will be discussing about the digit over digit 6. So that's we will be discussing how to get entries to over digit 6 and under digit 3. So this is under, sorry. So under digit 6 and over digit 3. So I hope we are together. This is volatility 101 index at 24 hours. So the first thing that you do is number one is to come to this time frame. Then click to lower time frames like 5 minutes. And then you can see this is the 5 minutes candlesticks. So each candlestick here represents each and every candlestick, like that one, number one, number two. It represents number one, it represents the bearish candlesticks represents 5 minutes time frame. And then we have the bullish candlesticks, which are green in color. They represent each 5 minutes. So all these ones represent each 5 minutes. So when you calculate that 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. So for those who do not understand about that, that's how the candlesticks, when you change the time frame. So when you change to the 2 minutes, it shows candlesticks of 2 minutes candlestick formation. So until there, I hope we are together. Number two thing is we have learned before how to identify the support and the resistance. So you have to identify those key things. And number two, you have to understand about like now, if we want to know the support, you look at the touches that the market has made. So that's the first touch, the second touch, the third touch, and you can see the fourth touch there. So automatically this one becomes as a support. That's why the market reached at this point. Then at this point, the market is moving up and it will definitely change the direction to the up direction. So coming back to this, just look, the market reached at this point, then went down, reached at that point, and the market got some resistance up there. So now you know how to identify those two things. So go apply them on the lower time frames. So go back to something like 10 minutes or 15, then identify those key zones that shows there are support or either resistance. Looking at this, we don't see any support or resistance. So I'll just go to the 5 minutes and see how it is behaving. So at the 5 minutes, let's see how it has been behaving. We can see at this area there was some kind of resistance. So on this area, that's why the market tried to break through that point, tried again, and finally tried again. So as the market went down, it has been going down, and then it's trying now to make its way up. Number two, you have known about that. How is it trying to do? So let me first mark that point there of area of concern. So this now becomes our area of concern. So let's mark it. This area of concern, that's an area of concern that the market will reach there and get some resistance. So that's the area. So what do I want to look? I have talked about the fair value gaps. This is a fair value gap. The market must come and fill that gap. That is an inefficiency. So number two, is there any fair value gap again? We have this fair value gap here. The market must come and fill that fair value gap. So we have those two things. Then we have another block here showing us that the market will resist. So at least it has already passed that order block. So the market will hit here and then proceed upwards. It's very simple, just don't make trading complicated. So it must come, fill this fair value gap, fill this and hit the up direction. So if you are wanted to scalp, you'll just reach at that point and exit. So we know that the market now is on a current uptrend. So if you are to take trades, what would you have done? You'll just have entered, gone to your trading boat. Okay, then this is volatility 100. Then on trading, go to your if you want to trade rise and fall, then click rise and then go to the 5 minutes and then come change this duration. Stop trading using ticks, change it to minutes and then use a stick rate of 60. Understood? And then what your take profit is that stake is 10. So stake return it to 60 and then 60 and then how many minutes? You'll just take like 20 minutes. So you just go back, look at you'll use like 45 minutes to reach there and then scalp using that when the market starts, so you can obviously resell from this point, so you have no issues. Stop trading using the ticks and you are done taking that position, so you will definitely know the market will go that way. So now we are talking about digit over 3 and digit under 6. So what is the next thing? You have to come and change the candlestick here to Heiken hash. Press there, look how the market is moving. So for such kind of markets, a downtrend is for under markets, that's under digit 6. For an uptrend, that's for over digit 3. Are we together? This is also another market, that's for under digit 6. So how did you know that now we are moving to the direction of under digit 6 or over digit 3? That is, you come, pick and look for areas with doji candlesticks. This is a doji candlesticks. We say that doji candlesticks have long tails and a small body. We have talked about that, or any trader should know that. So you have that concept in mind. So if you have that concept in mind, uh, what do? You look for those points. So I'll just be looking for doji candlesticks, long wicks, and then I know the market will go down. I look for longer wicks, so let's look for those wicks. I look for a wick formation. So you look for a wick confirmation, or not a wick but longer wicks or doji candlesticks, and then you know we are going down. And when you pick such a trend, you trade under digit 6. When you pick an uptrend, you pick over digit 3. I hope until there I'm clear. So you can see that's the point there. So this one now becomes your key to trade over digit 3. This one becomes under digit 6. Very well, because we can see this one, that was a doji candlestick which shown us very well there at that point. So let me remove these and you can see the doji candlestick I'm talking about. Look at this. This shown us a very good wick with a very small body, very accurate for trading under digit 6. Then this one, uptrend, doji candlestick over digit 3. This one is 6. Now with that information, how do I get the entries for these things? So we have indicators here that we need to enter. That is the first one, CCI. So that's the first CCI. And the second one. So let's first discuss this CCI. Whenever you see the market on this overbought area, definitely the market will go down. When you see the CCI on this area, definitely the market is changing to the uptrend. So another confirmation indicator we look at is the indicator called stochastic RSI. So for the stochastic RSI, similar, when you see the market on the overbought area, what do? Pick for a downtrend. When you see the market on the oversold area, pick the market for an uptrend, and then the blue line should have already crossed the orange line, and for the sake of the downtrend, the orange line should be on top of the blue line. Until there, I hope you are good. So now, if you are taking a trade, a rise trade, so you aim for these entries. If you see that, you pick a rise. If you see this, you pick a rise. So until there, I hope we are together. So from there, what do we do now next? We look at entries. So we can see that on that area here, we can spot that. What else do we spot? We can spot that the area here we would have entered at this point. We would already have scooped all these as an uptrend. But now, what is the issue? We have already missed that entry. But now observing using our own strategy, we can see there are some fair value gaps on these areas that needs to be filled. That's now technical trading. So someone will now think we might go down because of these indicators. So we want to see, with the support of the indicators and the technical analysis, which one is best. So from there, we have the last indicator, that's the MACD. The MACD, I want us to see how it is telling us. The MACD also is an indicator, it's very essential. We can see the blue line crossed the orange line, moving to the uptrend. Looking at the bar candlesticks, they were completely green, showing us an uptrend. Currently, we are on the upper side, showing us a decrease, or the colors showing the green are becoming lighter. So anytime we can change the market. But what is our technical analysis showing us? We have no worries. Why? Because the market has to come and fill these. This market has to come and fill these fair value gaps. So if so, I'll just return back to my candlesticks. So to see how the market is behaving. With those remarks, so what can we tell? This is an order block. The market has touched that. We are waiting for an uptrend. So until it reaches there. So I'll just wait for the next candlestick, how it behaves, and we see now between the indicators and the technical analysis, which one is better? Which one is better? If you were a trader, you will choose between that. So for me, I know it's an uptrend. And for that reason, that's under, we have said for an uptrend, we trade under digit 6. So I'll just go back here. Unfortunately, when I start trading, then my market will get lost here. So wait, we get into profits, then we first cross that trade. But obviously, we know the market will go up to fill those spaces or inefficiencies. And maybe for that, let's look at the time remaining and see how much time we have, and we can wait together. That's 14 minutes. So let's observe the market as it moves to our direction. And now you will compare between the technicals analysis and our indicators, which one is best. I will be back after the results. Let's see.
This is for any trader who wants to know the difference between technical analysis and use of indicators. So bear with me. So I'll after recording I will make sure to increase the speed of the boat so that we can see whether we reached our target to on the uptrend. So you can see where I've put my stop loss and take profit. Not necessarily you can put any point just below the candlesticks, the last candlesticks, but generally let's just know we are looking at an uptrend. That's why I've put the wrong position. So we want to see if just looking at the indicators, all of them shows us that we will go down. But now if you are a technical analysis trader and you know that Deriv moves with how you look at the technicals, which one will it obey, the technicals or will it observe the indicators? This is for any trader who just enters trades without that knowledge of knowing what is the market doing or how is the market going. So you have to be very careful. Guys, stay with me, kindly watch this video despite how long it is to the end, so that after we scoop our trades, we will now get back to trading under digit 6, or the entry we will see, or entry for over digit 3. But currently I want us to see how it will move after we pick our trade for rice. So you could pick, if you are on an MT5, you could pick so many trades, like 5 lot sizes, like 5 of them, 5 trades, and then your stop loss or your aim is an uptrend despite all those indicators showing you that it's going down. So I want you to compare, what kind of a trader do you want to be? Would you want to be a trader just looking at the indicators, or a trader looking at the technical issues or things? So kindly, if you observe this video, you will realize that being a technical trader who analyzes the market and looks at what direction the market will go, you will have good profits by the end, especially while trading using the minutes, if you are trading using a debot, and if you are trading using an MT5, you will be sure of what you are doing. So allow me after the results to run this video as very quick, so because I know it might take some time, so that we can reduce the size of the video. Let's meet after I come back and see the results of the video. So stay tuned, kindly watch this end video. Wow, so as we can observe the trades currently, we can see that our trade is moving very well. And observing currently, just let's remove these which are showing on the indicators. Let's remove and erase them so that we are able to see and view how the indicators are moving. Imagine you took a trade to the downside because a mentor told you that if you see those indicators showing the downside, just pick a trade. You see, you will be on loss because the market is moving up as we had analyzed using the technical analysis, and that's why I told you use of the technical analysis is the best thing you could ever know. So let's remove also these ones which are market, which already the market has already filled the fair value gaps to avoid no confusion. So you can see what I'm erasing there. So that one, so we have only made a one a fair value gap, which is this one. So the top fair value gap must be filled, so we have to wait and be patient. So again, we will just wait for that market to completely fill the fair value gap. That one, that fair value gap must be filled, and the market, now from there we can decide where the market will go. So stay with me and let's see how the market will go for us. So I told you if you were on MT5, this will be very good for you. Let's look at trading using the Deriv trader, where the profits are. You can see the difference between trading using a trading on the Deriv trader, and if we are using on the MT5, where we could open like 5 trades. So let's look at that Deriv trader currently at how profit are we, how much profit are we. So guys, you can see the candlestick there is trying to move down, but as I told you, the technical analysis is always best. So we have no issues whether it is trying to move down. What we know is that it must go and fill that inefficiency. So with that knowledge, not using only indicators, you could make something, especially if you know how to trade on the MT5 Deriv trading. So with that, let's just wait and see how the trades are moving very well. As we can see, the trade currently is trying to move down, but we know it will still fill that inefficiency, which is the fair value gap. So stay with me here, tuned until we hit that take profit completely, and we say and conclude that technical analysis is always better compared to just analyzing using the use of indicators. So according to you, you will comment below and tell me what would you think is the best. So don't just be listening to a mentor who tells you when you just use those indicators. No, they are not holy grail. Kindly just know that you have to look at other considerations like the technical analysis, that the market at what direction and why will now it go down if I take a trade, or why will it go up if I take a trade. Like right now we are taking an uptrend, knowing the market must fill all those gaps. Why? Because we know that's the way the market moves. But if we were considering the use of indicators without that knowledge, we would be on a down, we will be on a loss, on a drawdown. So kindly guys, as you continue practicing your journey in trading, practice to understand this concept of understanding that you have to have the best knowledge to know when to trade and not to trade, and when to enter trades. And it's upon you to decide whether to use the Deriv trader or the MT5 for trading such kind of movements. Let's check our Deriv trader how it is, and we can refresh this and see where we are. We can see currently if I want to close that trade, I can close it, but you can see it has some small profits based because of the only one movement that we have taken. But if it will be on a MT5, remember I would have taken more than 5 trades very fast. You can also do it here, but it's better to do it on the MT5. So let's give the trade time and see whether it will fully complete reaching to that area that we have put as the fair value gap, and then we call it a day. So let me stay here with me until we complete the end of the session, so that you can know that trading using a good concept of the technical analysis, other than considering only indicators, you will have a perfect trading journey. So stay with me as we wait for the market to hit that top part. So after very long, still waiting for the market to touch the top part, I realized that the PC had hanged, and already we had stopped at a profit. You can see at 57.61. See here. So we already scooped that, and we are good to go at 2,817. And let me refresh this 100 volatility 101s, so that we can now go to the next level. So we never reached at our climax, but we reached our profit. That's why it came to an end. So we are still waiting to get to the end point there, and after it fills that fair value gap, immediately we will know that now we will go down, and we will take a trade towards the down direction. So we can see on the 1 minute, still we have some time, a very small time, then we hit our take profit there. And we can say if you took it on the empty fives, you would already have hit. So just look at now how close we are. So let's give it some time. My PC stopped recording, so coming back to refreshing, already we were on the take profit, and you see very well we hit our take profit. So very fast we know now the direction will change to the downtrend. So it's upon us now to take the under digit 6. See, we have hit that point. So I'll just go to my Deriv trade in bot, and then now set everything towards the downside. See that candlestick moving. We have already scooped and filled that candlestick. So I'll just go very fast as this candlestick is trying to move down before it retrieves back to sweep completely that liquidity. I'll just already have entered a trade for under digit 6 that we were concerned, because I told you before, for trading under digit 6 you just look for such an entry. So very fast, and remember, for trading under digit 6 you have first to have a good capital like this one, not to make any brander. So you just get into your trading boat very fast. Let us zoom out this fair value gap. You can see it has been filled, but the trade has not reached to the maximum of the trading blocks that we normally want. So just observing, it has just filled, but it has not been broke, and we cannot predict that the market will go down. But for this candlestick we are seeing we will go down because it is red. Looking at the CCI, we can see it's also down, pointing downwards, all our indicators moving down. So very fast, come to your trading boat, set everything right, and we can see that's digits, then we trade over and under. And then for the contract type is under digit 6, so you go. And then for the prediction for the stop loss, let's take our take profit 400, and then stop loss at around 700. And then because we are using a stake of 60 USD, so that's under digit 6, and we can start running our book. After running, so we can see our first one is a loss. Let's recover and then go back to our charts and see how the charts are moving. Still on a downtrend, so we have no issues with that. So we will still wait and see how the market will move to our direction. And remember that because we have seen that the market is moving down, we are observing, we want to observe that exactly that we have an order block at any point. Our CCI is showing us down, and then our stochastic is showing us moving down. You can see the blue line. You can see then the MACD is showing us anytime the market will go down. That's why it is showing us those entry points, and then the whole direction of the market will be down. So we won't be entering trades right now. We will only take we will just take that under digit 6, and then after we get to our take profit, we call it a day, because already we have discussed the major thing is do not always look at the indicators and conclude that now we are going down. I hope I have helped someone who has watched this entire video. So you always look at the technical analysis and you will get to go move. You can see that movement, the uptrend, how we have scoped it very well. So that's it for today. Let's meet as and I want to hear your comments below. What do you see is the best? Is it the technical analysis, or what trade the analysis do you think is the best? Is it using the indicators, or is it using the technical analysis? Because currently we have seen this technical analysis has given us a very good result, that we have seen that if you had taken trades on the MT5, you would have scooped all that whole uptrend, and that's very easy, as the trades tried to move to the uptrend, filling all those inefficiencies. And we say technical analysis is the best. So stay tuned for any upcoming videos. Any concern, kindly comment below. I will be observing all those comments, and I'm ready to help you guys to make it to understand all these concepts, so you can see that movement of the uptrend has been good. And that's it, guys. Do not forget that all these is what the market has been coming to feel, those fair value gaps. It's very simple. Never make trading complicated. Just make trading very easy to you, and also help other people to make it while trading. And I think we have come to the end of the video. It's been very long because of waiting to see the results. So we have one thing left. It's to observe how our trades for the under digits is faring. So let me change this, and then click to the under market debot trader and see whether we have scoped something. So let's now zoom out this and see how it will go. So let's tap our Deriv debot. That's the Deriv debot, and see how much we have scooped, whether we have reached our 400 USD. And sure we have, that's 425. That's trading under digit 6, as we had done at 3242 USD. So guys, that's the end of this video, and you can see how the results have been. So always analyze and get to know the technical analysis. Mark those words. Do not only use the indicator. So if you have reached to this point, congratulations and all the best in your trading journey. Let's meet in the next video.